Alright guys, this is Doug with Basement Level Magic. We're back for the third round. We're playing a guy who got a bye in the second round, so he didn't win to get here. So hopefully his deck isn't up to par. I'm going to go ahead and go first. So here we have, interestingly, a one-lander that has two one-drop creatures in it and a two-drop. So it has the potential to get quite a bit better. I think it's just too risky. If he removes one of these creatures, I have nothing else I can do until I have one blocker at 2 mana and nothing else till 4, so I'm going to mulligan. I think this is actually probably better. See what our opponent does before we decide. If he mulligans, nope, he keeps his hand, so I'll go ahead and keep mine. Maritime Guard should give us enough time to draw out of this. Another red deck. Excellent. Bellows Lizard. Love to see someone playing Bellows Lizard. Alright, so we did draw a third land. It's not a green one. So that's our next goal. But we did get double blue, so if we can get to 4, we can cast our Thopter Spy Network. Now we just need some sort of artifact. Wow, that was a good draw. So we'll go ahead and yeah, we're gonna play the Nissa. Opponent's just commenting on the Nissa. Says, nice pull. It was a nice pull. Worth about 12 tickets. I looked it up between rounds. So a couple things we can do here. You can only pump this to a 2/2. I think I'm gonna go ahead and attack in. Hopefully he doesn't block. I don't know why he would. It's a pretty obvious combat trick. And he may already have an answer. And he just has to get to enough mana to cast it. Most people wouldn't attack with a Nissa without a combat trick. I guess that's an easy tell. Alright, so we just want to attack, I think, with everything and use the... Oh, we could Wild Instincts and use the Enshrouding Mist. That would be kind of cool. But then we can't Wyvern on his turn. he hasn't played anything super threatening yet. And the reason this is taking me so long to decide is I'm getting relatively close to flipping Nissa, which I think so far from what I've seen should be the win. So I can either wild instincts or Enshrouding Mist or Thunderclap Wyvern. I can't do the Enshrouding Mist and the Thunderclap Wyvern. I'm gonna go ahead and kill the Aspiring Aeronaut. And then attack in with the Nissa. And even if he double blocks, he only gets 3 damage in. So I still have the Enshrouding Mist up if something should happen. If he should draw a removal spell or something. I would love it if he'd like disperse her and let me get another land. But he should know better than that. Or the Rogue, that's a good draw. So I'm going to need Scab Goliath eventually, but I can't cast it yet, and I have no creatures in the graveyard. So what do you suppose he puts in front of Nissa if I attack? I'm tempted to attack with everything, see what he does. Because coming back, he does what? 3, 4, 5, 6? But that's only if he doesn't block anything, and he doesn't have enough mana to do anything. But then I can't cast the Thunderclap Wyvern, which I definitely want to do. I think I'm just going to sit back. We're in a good position. He's got 3 flyers, but we have a surprise flyer. Opponent plays a land. Okay. See if he attacks with just Thopters. That Whirler Rogue would have made my deck significantly better. See if he disperses it now. Well, Aven's an awfully good draw. Oh. I'm surprised he would scoop there. It seemed like he was in a pretty good position, but Maybe he didn't think so. Okay, so he's playing Clash of Wills. That's nice to know. This is a deck I want to disperse in, send to sleep, charging Griffin. I think I might want the Griffin. In favor of maybe what? Eh, I think I'm good. So yeah, this seems fine. I got 3/3 drops, one in each color, and a combat trick. That's perfect. I'll decide what to lead with when we see what he plays, but I'm gonna lead with the Water Courser, I think, unless he plays something scary. What? Opponent misses his land drop, turn 2? Let's see what he discards. Opponent stuck on one land, kept a one-lander, which is kind of a bummer for him. So we'll go ahead and attack. When my 1/3 or 2/3 or 2/4 becomes pumped by the Wyvern, I'd rather it be a surprise. So even though I had the mana, I don't want to cast the Wyvern now. And I assume he has some sort of removal. I mean, I guess I know he has Clash of Wills. It might have been a good time to cast the Nissa, but now I have enough mana that it doesn't really matter. He doesn't have enough to Clash of Wills me for anything significant. Majoring. 5 mana. I'd like to leave a green open. So we'll go ahead and attack. Get Renown. I'm going to cast the Undercity Troll and Nissa and tap out. It opens me up to a combat trick, but we're so far ahead, I think that the Might of Masses and Mighty Leap might just win the game for us here in a couple of rounds. Sounds like opponent might just scoop though. And our hand is all gas right now. Yeah, that's the match. So thanks for watching. This has been Basement Level Magic. I'm Doug. Please hit subscribe.